there is a part inside us which will never be satisfied till it's occupied by God Himself. And that's why man is restless, and that's why a lot of people commit suicide. They are frustrated. Even people who have a lot of money, a lot of people think in this world that if you have plenty of money, all your problems are solved. But there are so many cases of people who have made a lot of money who finally commit suicide because there is this, we can say, a God-shaped vacuum inside us which cannot be satisfied with money or sex or any other earthly pleasure. You can have position, you can have honor, you can have wealth, you can have everything, but this can only be satisfied when the Creator, who created man for Himself, is given that rightful place within. So what was God's purpose for man? That man should be a ruler, that man should represent Him, and He said that he must be fruitful and multiply. We read in Genesis 1 and verse 28, so that there would be not just one representative representing God on the earth, not just Adam and Eve, but many, many, that he would have children who would also represent God. So when we see God's original purpose for man, we see how terribly man has failed. And even many who claim to be Christians, who say they have received Christ, we can ask ourselves, you and I can ask ourselves, are we representing Christ correctly? I mean, people who look at us, are they able to see something of what God is like? Unless we see this as the purpose of our life, we're not going to be able to fulfill it. See, we can't fulfill a purpose until we see what that purpose is. And I feel that even a lot of Christians haven't seen clearly what God's purpose is. They don't seem to recognize that when they sin or do something unchristlike, they are failing God miserably, failing terribly in the purpose with which God has placed them on the earth.